you guys know we grabbed antibiotic from the shelf. I guess the thing I'll hit on now that I kind of breezed over this morning is which antibiotics. You know, it's normally Vanc and Tobra. For years we did like 1 gram of Vanc, 1 gram of Tobra, and we found that was probably too much antibiotic. It caused a little bit excess drainage. So we've scaled that back, which is fine, other than now when we do it, it's like a 1/2 gram of Vanc and like 1/4 of the Tobra. So you feel like you're wasting most of the Tobra. So you can still do that, it's fine. I've talked to Chris and he's sensitive to wasting it, so what we've started doing with him and the other guys is using 6 mLs of the liquid Tobra. And that's the same quantity as 240 milligrams of tobramycin.
And still the powder of the Vanc.
And so it's still a 1/2 gram Vanc powder and then 6 mLs, so 3 of the little baby 2 ml vials of liquid Tobra as your mixer. And so if you use the liquid Tobra, get rid of this guy, because this is just water. But you don't want to make it too wet, it'll take forever to set up. So as you guys know, powder goes in here, put your Vanc powder in here, kind of do a dry mix, and then if it's liquid Tobra, use that as the mixer. If you're using powder Tobra, then you're going to use this as your mixer. The only other thing I would caution you guys, if you haven't already run into this, is if they don't use Tobra at all, that's fine, but it sets up way faster. And so something that normally takes 8, 10, 12 minutes to set up, it's going to take like 6 at the most. So if you're only using Vanc, and sometimes you guys do, they say, let's just go Vanc. Make sure that you're not going to be draping, gowning, doing anything else that in the 2 minutes it takes you to lay this stuff down. And don't mix it as long. And it's going to stay kind of chalky. You guys probably know that. So, yeah, other than that, I mean, any questions regarding this stuff?
Those beads resorb?
They do. Yep.
What's the half-life on it? Do you know?
Well, I don't know what the half-life is, but I can tell you that they are completely resorbed, and depending on the size, and it also kind of depends on the amount of blood flow to the area, but the small ones are approximately 2 weeks. Mediums are approximately 4 and 6 for the big ones. And like I said, that's an approximation, because if you do it in an area where there's not a ton of blood flow, it's going to take longer than if you have an area that's pretty vascular. So, anything else?
That was great. Holly? Yeah. Anything? Were you videotaping us?
Yes.
Oh, shit.